MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big match.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 0-1 delivery. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough.
おはようございます。確認から始まりました。
Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
今のはでも確認でんかったですね。初めのだけ出ましたけ
ど。3-2 now.
初対戦ですね、インディアンスと。
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
うん。今シーズン初対戦ですよ。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
いや、レッツじゃなくて、インディアンス。レッツはこの間やったんですけど、まあ、これも C とは書いてるんですけどね。
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's
ク
duel.
リーブランド
These
っていうん
guys
です
can
か。
execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
That is it. The second baseman.
中地区ちゃいます、このチームは。
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
<laughs> 病院送り。今のはでも確認出ましたね。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Comes set. The 0-1. Kick down the third baseline.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
完璧な解説者のセリフなんか。
And another foul ball.
なんか引っかかるみたいですね。
Two down, runners at first and second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it. And he nails him at third. Great throw. So it's no runs on no hits. One error and a runner left stranded. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
久しぶりのホームですね、これは。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
おー、
And he
な
gets
かなか
ahead
伸
here
び
with the
のあるスト
fastball.
レート。
Strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 3 for 11. 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
スライダー。
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of the lineup of Shields is something to keep an eye on. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season. Hitting over 300 against them coming in. So, given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this.
そのコメントは何も確認は出なかったです。
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
なかなかやっぱりうまい。
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
スライナー多いですね。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next.
ライターが結構多いみたいですね。
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Rangers set down in order. Still no score.
まあ見てるとストレートとスライダーがメインみたいですね。なんか。
In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning.
何個か。その言葉はなんか確認入りましたね。
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
雑の魚やから入るんですね。
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
No strike.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-1.
Ah, なんか救急車もよう走ってますね。
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Yeah.
Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Miller into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and
エ
no
リ
swing.
ア
Ball
で
two.
もなんかエリア。ああ、右ですか。
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to the plate for Texas, Hunter Pence. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
いや、それじゃないと思いますよ。それやとやばいですよ。
And there's ball two now. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
他の球種投げてこないですね。
The 3-2 pitch. Line
Wow.
speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Time for a look at the
打てる
Cleveland
と
Indians
スライダーと
defensive
ストレー
set.
トが
And can we
メイ
please
ンみ
focus
たいで
on
すけど、
Francisco Lindor, one of
他
my
の球
favorite
種は
players
どう
in
なっ
the
ているん
game.
でしょうね。
Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
まさかの2種類ですか。多分先発するぐらいやから4つぐらいなんか持ってそうなんですよね。
He's set. Here it comes. And a slider's in the
これもま
dirt
た
as he
ス
lays
ライ
off
ダー
it
で
for a ball.
あえて球種を確認しないというね。投げる球で判断するっていう。スライダー連投ですもんね。
Hit hard to short. Over to his left. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
サードがえらい前出てますね。
First offering on its way. A bounce it to the left side. Is there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now at Globe Life Park, home of the Rangers, who benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." It sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he falls behind 0-2.
実況か解説か知らないですけど、サンキューハリーとかよう言うてるんですけど。
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expect.
ハリーさんなんですかね。
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there.
名
This
前
batter's
がハ
eyes
イ
have
ズ
been
で、
lit up since he
あ
stepped
だ
in
名
the
が
box. Let's see if he gets him
ハリ
fishing
ー
on
さんなん
something
ですね。
breaking in the dirt right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Chu. And he makes the catch in the corner. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
並んでるじゃないですか。いつの間にやら。強いですね、アストロズ。
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Kevin Plawecki. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
ハイディらしい。ハイディさんっていうんですか。おお、
Still 1-2.
スポーツ解説者、ハイディ・ワトニ。
The 1-2.
で、あだ名がハリーさんなんですかね。
Line to the right side. Hence will get there and he puts it
ハ
away
リーって
to
聞こえ
retire
るだけ
his
なん
side.
もしかして
Indians
ハイ
go
デ
down
ィって言ってるの
1-2-3.
はハリ
Home
ーって聞
half
こ
of
え
the
てるだ
third
けなん
coming
です
up.
かね。
No score.
もしかしたら。
Here's Joey Gallo now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
ほんまですか。
First delivery to him on the way.
なんかでも、サンキューハリーっていう実況者が言ってるように聞こえるんですけど、これ錯覚ですか。サンキューハイディっていうのをハリーって聞こえてるだけなんですか。発音の問題ですかね。可能性はありですね。抜けたと思ったらショートゴロ。ショートゴロというか、セカンドゴロですよね、
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
3.5 ゲーム差つけて首位ですね。デトロイトは最下位。
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground. Short. Takes it in.
なんかゴロが多いですよね。
Batting nut, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short.
わお、これも取る、また肩がいい。セーフセーフセーフ。
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there. Try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher.
気合いのない安打です。
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Lo, you see a shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
見えないなんか、いや。
Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team. Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Texas. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bullet back up the middle. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Fastball for strike two.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
そして音だけちゃんとなって画面が来ない。画面。
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers don't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hence is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So two gone now for the Tribe here in the fourth. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 画面がくるくるが出たまま。配線悪いですかね。Miller's got his target. First pitch on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. いい感じの球ですね。Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
伸びのあるストレート。力強くていいですね。
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
なかなかいい感じですね。
Down the third base line.
抜けた。
There's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Second base.
ほんまにもうちょいですね。
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he pops it on. Shoe coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The set and the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit on the ground to short. Andrus has it. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Francisco Cervelli.
From the stretch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Zimmer racing back. And it's gone.
持っていきましたね。
Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now batting, number 21.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
お、やっと画面出た。治りましたか。不具合ですかね。
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Whitlow on the move, but this will land on touch.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time.
センターライトはいかない。
Short hop. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
ネットワークのホスト兼レポーターがほとんど同い年じゃないですか。
The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. The Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Texas. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys in scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jordan.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back for the same thing.
ハリーに聞こえとったね。
Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first base.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Now in the box, Jake Bowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Shoe coming on.
Oh,
but he can't get there. It falls in.
間に合わんかった。
The batter, the catcher, Kevin.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bowers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
審判も気合入ってますね。
Into the box, Leonis Martin. Seared
あ
down.
ー、抜けた。
Diving try,
うわ
but he
こっちに
can't
抜け
haul
た。
it in. It's through for a base hit.
ダブル
And
抜
the
け。
tying run comes
うわ
around to
三塁行
score
く。
from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Indians get a run thanks to the RBI triple. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Delino DeShields as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. DeShields stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is hoping for a trip to this year's All-Star game, and he very well may have it. Coming into the day, he's second in fan votes among American League center fielders.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now, before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2. Japanese and call strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout would be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit to first. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And it will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's well ahead of the throw. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Chris Martin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, so that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is the shield. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Bodie.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Ready for another shot now, Jordan Luplow. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2. Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
fouls this one off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it. And the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Chu.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh.
Chu with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Chu aboard here at first with nobody out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that will be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Welcome back to Arlington. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready now, Jake Bauers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Jake Bauers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit.
The left fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you've got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Martin over at second. Zimmer at first, 2 out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Wisdom. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he pops it up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 out, nobody on. So 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Sean Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Shields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Bodie.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, David Bodie. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
The set and the 1-2. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
DeShields.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. DeShields breaks from the bag. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Ball even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. Still tied 1 apiece. Now batting, Jordan Luplow. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jordan Luplow.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
Digging in once again, Jake Bauers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are two gone to start the ninth. So stepping in, Kevin Plawecki, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
That's a ball.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Brad Hand enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. 0-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hey. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Swing and a liner, and it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The winning run is at first base. Jorgen Forsythe come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Logan Forsythe.
And it's 1-1. His career line against Brad Hand, not great. He's 1 for 8. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Ball two now. Two balls and a strike.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. A wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Possible winning run stands at first with two out here.
Ball.
Off the plate, one ball, one strike. The 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Logan Forsythe will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Rangers. Now playing second base, number 41, Logan Forsythe.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leonis Martin. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Leonis Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Yeah, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Zach McAllister will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
McAllister.
Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chu on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. Nick Goody comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Goody offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Goody has over 40 innings on his line so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step out of first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Ready once again, Elvis Andrews. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Joey Gallo.
In now, Joey Gallo. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Set. And the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Texas. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Shields is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Bodie.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Bodie. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ronald Guzman.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Fastball just inside. The 3-0. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and is behind 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Kipnis is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Rangers lead 1, still tied 1 apiece. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Devo, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here now is Jake Bowers. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Trying to get that go ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the off balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Stepping up now, Kevin Plawecki. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leonis Martin. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch. Wisdom is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. This is pulled into right. Pence is there, and they'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Whitgren will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Nick Whitgren.
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Asdrubal Cabrera will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers. Number 14, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0. Fouled off. So 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Pence. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Omar Mazzara will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mazzara.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrews, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 hit to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Score remains tied 1-1. Asdrubal Cabrera is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 14.
Nomar Mazzara will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 30, Nomar Mazzara.
Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
The left fielder, Bradley Zimmer. fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
Jesse Chavez takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Chavez has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Chavez, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was
ケ
your
ンさん、おはようございます。
My philosophy is this. I think the last
試合がなかなか終わらないです、これ。
throw something down in
も
the
つれ
zone
にもつれま
or
くっ
just
て
out
ま
of the zone, but something
す。よっしゃ。 13回の裏まで来ましたね。
So they go down without a whimper here. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Gallo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
なかなか点が入らんってね。インディアンスも中地区首位でかなり強いですね。今日でも初対戦なんですよ、インディアンスと。ああ、肉デクさんおはようございます。まだやってます。なかなか一本が出ないんですよね。
Now batting, the first baseman,
どこまでもつれるのか。強力ですよね、ここも。
ready. Here's the first offering.
あ、ない。
Right through it here. And he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
まだ20連戦中なんでね、なるべく早く終わりたいんです
Not
けど。
close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
なかなか終わらないですよね。
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup, the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still tied 1 apiece. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
いやー、なんやかんやともう夜の10時20分らしいですよ。すごいですね、これまた。まだでもお客さん結構残ってますけどね。
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Chu at the track. On the warning track, he makes
こんだけ残るっていうのはありがたいですね。
At the plate, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
まだ普通にお客さんいるんですけど。
Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot towards second.
抜けた。
This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 hit hard on the ground and short. And will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The first baseman, number 10. Jake Bauers.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and Jake Bauers comes to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
もう遅いですからね、時間がね。
The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And they have taken the lead.
やられましたね、これ。
So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3.
ついに点が入りましたね、これ。
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
まあ、甘く入ってもうたんですけどね。この10番でど真ん中に入っちゃいましたもんね。
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed in that strike
結構ね、
one.
チャベスさんが失点が多いんですよね。
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Swung on and into the air again, deep down the left field line.
Wow.
Off the left field wall.
さらに打たれる。
And he's in there easily at
こ
second
れ
with
は
a
もう
one out
変えな
double.
ダメですね。
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Matt Bush is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Matt Bush.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And
あ
now
あ、ポ
this
ス
is
トしてる。
bobbled and left.
あちゃー、これはか。
And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate
これ
inside.
は厳しいです
This is
ね。
a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely
Wow,
you're
look
going to
at
get this guy to ground into a double play.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there.
Now back, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez comes into
打
this
線
appearance
爆発
1 for
ですね、
6
イ
on
ン
the
ディアン
ball
ス。
game.
止まらんくなってきましたよ。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down
2 balls,
low. 2
1
balls
strike.
and a strike. The 2-1 home. Swing and a
うわー、ま
line
た打
drive
たれ
into
た。
left field. A base hit. And that'll throw run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
ほんまに止まらないですね、これ。
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's off 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Zimmer on second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers 1. Adam Simber, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Logan Forsythe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Set with the 0-1. 1-1.
1 strike.
So 1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2 fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves forward.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. On he pops it up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. The sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1. Now the 2-1. He's in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Indians get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Nick Whitgren gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 16 hits, No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
うーん、やられましたね、あれは。これで3連敗ですか。残り6連戦ですか。うわー、ついに抜かれましたね。2位転落ですね、これは。よし。じゃあ、これで終わります。お疲れ様でした。はーい。ではではでは。